Eyewitnesses reported being woken by cries for help from inside the burning building, where children appeared trapped by metal window grills. I saw children kicking on the grill but they couldn't get out. My friends and I rushed over and tried to reach them but we couldn't get in, eyewitness Shahman Charles told CNN. When emergency responders first arrived on the scene, almost 90% of the building was already on fire, a fire and rescue department official told reporters. 2 adults also died in the blaze, while 4 other victims suffered serious injuries. The firemen could hear cries for help from inside the building, spokesman Swaman Jahid said. The first team from their fire station managed to save 5 of the children from the lower level. Forensic police officer investigates burnt windows at an Islamic religious school following a fire on the outskirts of Kuala Lumpur Thursday, September 14. Children tried to kick open grills on windows. Spokesman Jahid said firefighters found bodies in 3 different locations, all of them badly burned. A large number of victims found were piled on top of each other, while another was discovered in front of the main door. Based on my observation, the building has grills that could not be opened from inside, he said. Because of the grills, they could not escape through the windows, except for the 5 students who escaped through the door and sought help from the firemen. Later, Jahid told CNN one of the 2 fire exits had been blocked by renovations taking place on the 2nd floor. Nick Aslan Nick Abdulkadir, father of one of the victims, comforts his wife outside the school in Kuala Lumpur on September 14. Identification of the victims could still take days, Health Minister Dr. S. Subramaniam told reporters at Kuala Lumpur General Hospital. The bodies suffered severe burns to the point that it is difficult to confirm the identities, he said. Photos from the scene showed fire damage to the top floor of the 3-storied Al-Quran Ittifaqiyat Hafiz school. Noor Hayati Khalid was on her way to hospital to identify a body believed to be her son, 11-year-old Amin Ashraf. She said she last saw him just 1 day ago. I brought him some chicken floss buns, and my son passed me a handwritten note to say he's happy here at the school and he wants to be a Hafiz, someone who memorizes the Quran, so that he can take us to heaven, she told CNN. Melted bunk beds inside the 2nd floor of the Kuala Lumpur religious school which caught fire on Thursday morning. We moved him here 3 months ago from Kelantan and it's a popular school among the students and teachers. We didn't have to pay any school fees. Investigators were examining whether an electric short circuit had caused the fire, but Deputy Inspector General of Police Noor Rashid Ibrahim said a conclusion hadn't been reached yet. He added the victims were all aged between 13 and 17, but when questioned about reports of even younger victims he said DNA testing would be required. Ibrahim said the building was new and had been used as a religious school specializing in Quranic studies. Police and rescue personnel work at an Islamic religious school cordoned off after a fire on the outskirts of Kuala Lumpur Thursday, September 14. School should not have been in operation. Malaysia's Minister of Urban Well-being, Housing, and Local Government, No Omar, said there have been 29 similar incidents in the past involving fires at religious schools. The school's license was being reviewed by the authorities and it should not have been in operation, No told reporters. 6 students and a member of the public were injured in the incident, Health Minister Subramaniam confirmed. A relative of a teenage student cries after a fire broke out at a religious school in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, the 14th of September. Malaysian Prime Minister Najib Razak expressed his sympathy for those affected on social media. Deeply saddened to hear Al-Quran Ittifaqiyat Hafiz Centre burned and that more than 20 lives were lost. May their souls be blessed by Allah SWT. Al-Fatiha, he wrote on Twitter. Malaysian media earlier reported that 25 people were killed, 23 students and 2 wardens.